Hello! Welcome to another video from Daniel the Plastering and Rendering, and today we will be plastering a lounge ceiling over some Artex. So of course the first thing we do is thoroughly prime the ceiling with a strong SBR that will ensure the plaster stays stuck to the ceiling. This is me putting the remainder of the SBR back into its tub. A very useful little funnel. We're now ready to mix. I have the trusty stilts today. A big favourite for the ceilings for me. And I'm applying the first coat here. Kris was actually doing a set upstairs as well, working with me, but he was able to help me get the first coat on, which is always very welcome. And we're just applying the first coat over the Artex. The first coat goes on quite thick, just to get a good covering depending on the thickness of the Artex. This Artex wasn't too thick, but it was still, you still want to make sure your first coat covers all the Artex. It's a fun little switch between the two of us. See the difference there from the hop up to the stilts. Christian is just as good a plasterer as I am, but his hop up really limits his range of motion. So whereas on the stilts I'm able to get a very large length of plaster done in one movement. Beautiful. This ceiling went on very nicely. It helps with Artex to have the plaster mixed up, the plaster consistency just that little bit thicker. I find it just allows it to cover the Artex a little bit better. And then remember to let that first coat really tighten in before you then put on a freshly mixed second coat. So you, after the first coat's on, wash all your tools, the mixing bucket, everything out fully, mix up a clean second bucket once the first coat has firmed up. In this case it took about 20 minutes, and then you're good to put your second coat on. Having a bit of fun with the camera angles there. And that's me troweling it up now at warp speed. And I've jumped to the end. It's just had its polish. We've tidied the room and we are done, and that is one lovely looking ceiling. Thank you very much for watching.